a little early for you to be in bed, isn't it? You all right?
Oh, I'm better than all right, Lieutenant, but I think that you should conduct your own investigation.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Well, why don't you come over here and pull down the covers? I think you're gonna like this surprise.
Mr. Hutchins.
Claudia, please. Now, you must do something for me. I want you to take this rose and this note. I want you to put it on Mrs. Hutchins' breakfast tray in the morning, my darling. I am depending on you.
I don't know, Mr. Hutchins. Mrs. Hutchins was very clear she doesn't want to see you.
But she won't see me, will she? And who could possibly object to a beautiful rose? I mean, you wouldn't, would you? And a little billet doux.
Well, I just hope I don't wind up in trouble.
I would like you to remember, Claudia, that this separation is only temporary, and it's in your own interest to stay in my good graces, don't you think? And I don't think it would be straining your loyalty to Mrs. Hutchins to inform me from time to time how she is. Now tell me, is she sad? Is she retired for the evening?
Well, actually, she's gone out for the night.
Really? Where? With whom?
Well, old friend, I'm glad you were available tonight. I know it's last minute, but I just couldn't bear the thought of having another dinner all by myself.
Yes, it can be pretty lonely, can't it? The house is full of ghosts without Carl.
Well, then it's good that I was able to get you to come out with me,
Thank you.
I don't know, maybe we're learning something here, Rachel. Sort of empty house syndrome or some silliness like that. I know when John went out to live at the farm and to take care of Gregory, oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but he's going to be back. And you're just beginning your life together.
So do you have any idea where Carl is staying?
No, and I don't want to know. But what if we don't ever get back together again? What if we can't fix this?
I think she's done it again. I think she made the same fool out of you that she made out of me.
Grant, don't try to compare what Vicky and I have with that sham of a marriage you had. And as for Mr. Reno and his toolkit, Vicky could care less.
Really? Right. When? What renovations do you suppose Bobby Reno was making in her bedroom, huh?
That's very funny. That's very funny, because for a second there I thought that...
Bedroom.
Hey, Dad. What do you suppose Bobby Reno was doing there? What do you suppose he was making in her bedroom?
Huh? What are you talking about, Grant?
You know what? I've been talking too much. That's the scotch. I think we'll go home and sleep it off.
I'm not. You started to say something about Bobby and Vicky. Now you finish it or you're not going anywhere.
Jesus, ladies, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What was the crap that you made about Bobby and Vicky?
Because when I walked in on the...
What are you trying to say, Grant?
I walked in on their bedroom.
And what?
And there they were.
They're doing what?
No, they were on the bed, and her robe was off. And I'm quite certain that there wasn't anything on underneath. I say this from experience.
That's enough, all right? That's enough. What were you doing there? What were you doing in the bedroom?
I was there to say hello to Kirkland, and there was no answer, and I got worried, and I decided to walk into the house, and there they were.
And you wound up in the bedroom?
Well, I didn't expect to see her with
We're
Reno.
right into this, you know that?
Okay, but no problem. Okay, whatever you say, no problem.
And even if they were there, it wasn't what you think was going
Sure.
on.
You know what? She probably just fell out of the bed. You know, and he was there. He was checking her pulse, you know, checking her breathing, checking her CPR. You know, that's where they give all that chest massage.
What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you to conduct this undercover investigation.
I know what you did, Josie. Watch. You went and bought some sexy lingerie from that catalog again, and I know what's under there. You got that honeymoon negligee on, don't you?
Wrong. Come on, how long are you going to keep asking these questions?
Elementary, my dear. What's? You got nothing on under there. You got nothing on under there.
Okay, no cheating. You got to pull the covers down before you take your clothes off.
All right. I like that assignment. You ready?
Ready?
You sure you're ready?
Positive. Ta-da!
You got your dress blues.
How do I look?
Oh, you know how I feel about a woman in uniform.
This woman in uniform.
This woman.
Okay.
She's very sexy.
Wait, there's more. Follow me.
Well, wait a minute. I kind of like the bedroom.
We'll get back to that.
But the kitchen is nice and romantic.
Yeah. There you go. Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
What else you got cooking up here?
Funny you should ask. Voila.
It's wonderful.
Dinner for two, Shayas. Are you hungry?
Yeah. Why are you... Give me this. Why are you spoiling me?
Because you've been so patient and understanding about all the time I've had to spend at the hospital.
Well, that's your mother. What did you expect?
Still, I wanted to do something special for you, okay?
Just having this time together alone is special. Of course, seeing you in uniform with a little candlelight burning, that's very nice, too.
Not finished yet.
Well, come on.
Stay here.
What is it? What is it, my birthday? What are you doing?
Just open it. Come on.
No. This is, this is your Medal of Bravery.
Very good.
Yeah, I can't take this from you. This is something
Would you read
burn.
the...
I'm not gonna...
Read the note, please.
Dear Gary, you've given me love. You've given me back my life. You believed in me when I stopped believing in myself. And you showed me how fear had taken over my life and helped me overcome it. Your love and patience gave me the courage to earn this citation and to get back into uniform. And so, for now and for always, I love you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Excuse me, but we did not cancel our reservation. No,
Are you seeing him at all?
Not enough.
I'm sorry.
Well, I do have plans with him for tomorrow night.
Oh, good. Well, that sounds promising.
He's going to help Charlene move back home, and then finally, I think it's just the two of us, I hope.
Great. And how about Greg? How's he doing?
Greg. Well, I can tell you this, Greg doesn't like me very much.
Are you sure you're reading him?
Oh yeah, I'm reading him. And you know, how can you blame him for being so hurt? He's a little boy, and I broke up his mommy and daddy.
Oh, it's never that simple, and children always think it is. Marriages don't break up because of something on the outside. They break up something on the inside.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to tell a hurt little boy that, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I really don't need him to love me. I mean, it would be nice, but if he could just learn to tolerate me.
I hope I'm not interrupting. Ladies, I must say you both look lovely.
Well, I think I should go to the ladies' room.
Please
It's
don't.
all right, I'll be there.
Please don't do this.
Hey, Mr. Harrison.
Moss,
How you doing?
how's school?
Oh, it's going great. Actually, I just aced my biochem exam. Actually, we both did, so we're here to celebrate. Shelby Johnson, Grant Harrison.
Shelby, my pleasure.
He was the man that I told you about. He was the one that got me a scholarship to med school.
Oh, Tomas thinks you're the greatest, Mr.
Well,
Harrison.
thank you. Tomas deserves to be a doctor. I'm glad I could help.
You picked the right person.
My reward is knowing the world will have another fine physician.
And my reward is getting the drinks.
Thank you again for everything, Grant.
Don't you worry about it. You just live your dream.
Shelby seems like a nice young lady.
Yeah, actually, she's a great study partner.
Good choice, but very distracting.
Very distracting.
Cindy, how are you?
Hey, Cindy.
Mr. Harrison, come on.
Tomas, after we talked, Cindy here gave me a list of latest therapeutic equipment about Charlene's injuries, you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, cutting edge is a little beyond Bay City's budget.
Yeah, so I checked with an expert who assured me that Charlene would benefit from that equipment.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
So I ordered it. All of it.
Mr. Harrison, that's wonderful.
I mean, that's great. That's definitely a plus for Charlene. I mean, thank you.
Oh, uh-oh. Watch out, I've seen these two guys go at it before. The sparks are gonna fly, and it's not pretty.
You and I have some unfinished business, my friend. You lay a hand on Vicky again, I'll cut it off and stuff it down your throat.
So, Grant's been spouting his mouth off. What did he say, Jake?
I don't care who said what.
Jake, he's playing.
Listen, I don't want to hear some concocted story you come up with either, Mr.
I ain't
Reno.
telling you no story, Jake.
Were you in her bedroom? Did you take Vicky to bed?
Jake, you know that is none of your business.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Reno. You touch her again and you are history.
Hear that?
You know something? I knew you were trouble when you showed up here. Now you proved it. You think you can... Whoa! Let go of me!
But man, look, let's just get the hell out of here.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
No, you need to go out and get some oxygen to your brain. What's wrong?
Look at him. I'm gonna knock you out.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Look, you chill, man. You don't need to do this
He was
right
in
now.
Vicky's bedroom. He could have attacked her for all I know.
You don't know that. This is the
Smug
time of the
jackass.
place.
Let me tell you something. You don't need to explain nothing to me. Let me tell you something. By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna be doing plenty of explaining.
Jake, you're being a
Why don't you
fool.
just shut up?
Harrison's playing you like a fiddle.
Stop!
All right, Jake, I am not the enemy here.
Break it up, man. Get on him. Break it up. I'm gonna be sorry. Break it up, Jake. Break it up, man. Break it up. Get up.
Pity some people feel they have to resort to violence to end their difficulties, doesn't it? Good night, ladies.
We both still love each other, don't we?
I can't have this discussion with you, Carl.
You know what I like to do? I'd like to come on round there to your side of the table and take you in my arms.
Please don't do this. It's just making it more difficult for both of us.
You're running away from the truth, Rachel. It's not like you.
You know what the truth is? The truth is, I'm afraid of you.
No.
Yes. And following me and forcing a confrontation is not going to change anything. You threatened me and my family.
You think I was following you? I was simply passing by. I thought I'd stop in and say hello to Paulina. Well, if I knew you'd be here, do you think for a second I would have intruded?
No more stories,
but when I
Carl.
came on it... No more stories, no more once upon a time. All right, then. The truth. I was drawn to you.
Did you get the mail I sent you to the office?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
And I'm sorry about Thanksgiving. Matthew knew how upset I was. I just couldn't invite you to join us. Thank you for not making a scene.
Matthew is a good son. The last thing in the world I wanted to do was to disrupt your family any
Please
further.
don't sit.
I'll leave as soon as Felicia comes back. I promise. I'm a man of word. Well, it's good to see you getting out.
I needed a friend.
You're my best friend, Rachel. I never had one before you. Except Brian.
Oh, God, here we go about Ryan again. Don't you see this is not getting better? It's only getting worse.
No. This gets better and better. You want to see a magic trick? Watch this. Here's a magic trick. Look at this. Watch. Watch. Let's dry that tear. Come on. Here we go. Now watch this bit. Watch this. You've never seen this before. And say the magic word. And voila. Look at that. Oh, a Christmas rose. Yes. Yes. The survivor. In spite of the cold.
Another frost survivor.
Yes. You see, with love, anything is possible. But here, it's warm. That's because it was next to my heart. Well, my armpit, really.
Have you slept or eaten? Doesn't look like you have.
Huh? Whoa. Minor inconvenience.
You have to take care of yourself. Do you remember what this cost you the last time?
So it's true you do still care about me.
Of course I care about you. What do you think this is about?
I didn't think you cared at all at Thanksgiving when you looked at me.
How can you say that?
I need something from you. I want you to forgive me.
Of course I forgive you. Don't you think I understand that this is all because of your pain? That doesn't stop me from loving you.
No, thank you.
But you can't come back into my life, Carl. And I would prefer you don't set up these chance encounters anymore. You said you would leave when she came back.
And I'm a man of my word. Felicia, allow me.
Thank you, Carl.
McKinnon is so predictable. I feel like Gene Kelly without the rain.
What's that, your little victory dance, is it? I should strangle you right here in the street. But you've tied my hands, haven't you?
You know, you really should take care of yourself. You look like you just crawled out from under a rock.
But I'm not quite myself. Thanks to you.
Now, much as I'd like to take credit for that, I really can't. You've been self-destructing for years, Hutchins.
It's true. It's true. But the death of a son did hasten it on a bit.
Grief does terrible things to people. Some people lose their sanity. How's Rachel?
But I'm sure you know that she'd asked me to move out. Yeah. She asked me to leave. The choice for her was quite simple. My love for her, or my hatred of you.
Well, now, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
You keep out of my way, Grant. You keep out of my way.
Oh, I'm not done with you, old man. But I will be. Soon.
I am, Grant.
Soon.
What are you up to?
Very soon.
That was very delicious.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I got that recipe in a cookbook called 50 Satisfying Recipes. So, are you satisfied?
Oh, yes. Not nearly as satisfied as I was when I saw you in uniform.
You know what, though?
What?
It's been so long since I've been on the force that I'm a little nervous about it, you know. I think I need to practice.
Is that so?
Yeah. but I'm not quite sure where to begin.
Well, I mean, why don't we start the way I started you at the academy?
Okay.
Split up two students. One is the officer, the other one's the bad guy.
All right. I was always pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Okay. You be the perp.
Okay. Officer, there must be some kind of misunderstanding. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll decide that. Right now, I'm gonna have to take you down and make you answer some pretty tough questions.
Oh, whatever you say.
And I think I'm gonna have to frisk you.
Well, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, after all, I am hiding something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you.
It's actually used against you.
Well, for tonight, I prefer it be held against you. All right, you're clean.
Ah, it's a shame. I wanted to be ordered to the showers.
Well, all in good time. For now, the prisoner will sit.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, no.
Shh. Where were you on the night in question?
That's questionable. What night are you talking about?
Oh, a wise guy, huh? Well, I was gonna make this easy for you, but I see I'm gonna have to make it hard.
Yes, please. I mean, please let me go. I'll do anything to get off.
Anything?
Anything at all. I'll squeal. I'll put my finger on somebody.
I think you might have to do both.
Well, I will.
Good, because you know what?
What?
You're gonna have to, because I am gonna be in your face.
Officer, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you just got me all bound around. I don't know what I'm doing.
I do. I think you're trying to bribe me.
Oh, yeah? I am?
Mm-hmm. With kisses.
Well, Cass Winthrop, what brings you here?
I was just in to see Charlene.
Oh, what a coincidence.
She's tired, Grant. She needs to rest.
Oh, I won't be long. What do they say? Hope is the best medicine?
Laughter, actually.
Well, it should be hope because I'm filled with hope and I want to share a little of that with Charlene.
Are you filled with hope that you might be getting back into practicing law?
Well, so you heard about that, huh?
Yes, I had heard that you applied to the Bar Association's 3-judge panel.
Now, my sense is that you don't approve. Is that right, Counselor?
As a member of the legal profession who's concerned about lawyers getting a bad reputation, yeah, I don't approve at all.
Well, but Cass, if 3 impartial judges find in my favor, how can you, or anyone else for that matter, object? I mean, the court will have spoken.
No impartial judge in his or her right mind will rule in your favor.
Well, now, you forget. I saved the governor's daughter's life in a prison fire, and I paid for Josie's ransom, and then I saved her life when her would-be killer returned to have his revenge.
That's your side of the story. The other side isn't quite so noble.
And I'm also making a generous donation to the hospital, so those all sound like acts of atonement to me.
We'll see, won't we?
Yeah, I guess we will.
Don't stay with Charlene too long, okay? You're exhausting even for a person who's well.
Oh, don't worry. I'll leave when she asks me.
See that you do.
Oh, by the way, Cass, you're a distinguished member of the bar. You're active in the association from time to time. Would you mind writing me a character reference?
Gee, Grant, I wouldn't quite feel comfortable with that. You see, I've taken an oath to uphold the truth.
Hi.
Hi.
Up for one last visitor before lights out?
Yes, absolutely. Come here, man.
Are you having problems with that remote in the bed?
I can't get comfortable.
Here.
My neck and my back are kind of.
Let me help you out
Can
here.
Thanks.
This one?
Yeah.
How's that? A little better?
So much better. Thank you.
Good.
Oh, boy. I think it might be the physical therapy exercises that they had me doing today.
How'd it go?
I don't think I did very well.
Well, it was just your first session, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I actually feel worse.
Well, you get better. You know what you have to do? You just have to keep fighting, and you have to keep being strong. I mean, look at me. I was written off by almost everyone in town. Not quite everyone. And I found a way back.
I hear you're trying to get your law license back. I hope that works out.
Thanks. See, that's what I mean. You're remarkable.
I'm still struggling against the odds, and you're still here for me.
You did some wonderful things when you were a senator.
Thank you. I'm touched by that. I want to tell you something. As my struggles wind down, I'm going to be here for you to help you.
That's what everybody says. Everybody wants to help me. I don't mean to be ungrateful. But how can you help me? I am the one. I am trapped in this body. So.
Well, I think I found a way. Here.
What is this?
That is the newest state-of-the-art apparatus in the treatment of spinal cord injuries.
You're doing research?
Patients who use it have remarkable benefits from it.
So this seems to claim.
There are 11 such machines in use in the United States. I've just purchased the 12th.
You have?
And you'll be the first patient in Bay City to benefit from it.
Grant, you are so good to me. How can you... I seem to keep having to say thank you.
I have one more surprise.
Oh, come on. This must be how Gregory feels on Christmas morning.
It'll be dedicated in your name. The Charlene Frame Rehabilitation Unit.
Why, Grant? Why are you doing all this for me?
Don't you know? You were the only one who offered me friendship and understanding when this whole town made me an outcast. I'm well aware that wasn't easy for you. You took enormous abuse for the simple act of kindness.
I know what it's like to be misunderstood, Grant.
I have this dream that one day I'll live far away from Bay City, where it's beautiful and pristine. And the only thing you see at night are the stars in the sky. The only sounds you hear are nature's.
That sounds lovely.
You're in my dream. You're vital, you're strong, you're well. And we walk together alongside towering stands of evergreens and aspens. And we wade in the cool eddies of a beautiful mountain stream. And there, with God smiling down on us, we find peace.
Thank you.
For what?
For transporting me to just a little bit of paradise for just a second. Taking me away from this room. Everything it stands for.
I never dared to dream like that before I met you. I couldn't. Charlene, you're such a good woman. You are. I strive to be worthy of you.
I never thought you were unworthy of me.
No, but so many people in this town see me through a distorted lens. And you see the real me.
Can you do me a favor?
We're here to please.
I'm not really in a gin and tonic mood. Can I get a club soda with lime?
Make that 2, please. Right up. How you doing?
Oh, it's been a long day and I'm
Yeah?
trying to unwind.
I didn't see Lorna anywhere. You did give her my message, did you?
I'm so sorry, Gabe. There was one emergency after another at the hospital, and by the time I saw her, she was rushing out before I had a chance to tell her. I'm sorry. I called after her, but she was gone. I'm sorry.
Well, look, it's all right. It's not your fault. I did leave another message at the office. Anyway, do you know where she went?
The Hamilton Inn? I don't know. She was on the phone complaining about how they messed up your reservation.
Oh, great. Here. I didn't know that she was still upset about that. Let's sit down.
Yeah. Sure pity whoever was on the other end of that phone call.
Yeah, well, Listen, it was nice of you to come all the way over here and tell me yourself.
Well, is that or home alone?
Yeah. Well, still, thanks for going out of your way.
Well, I don't like being alone, and I don't seem to be very good at making new friends.
You? Oh, come on, I think that's all in your mind.
No. Adjustment here to Bay City's been a lot harder than I thought it'd be. All my old friends from Boston seem to have just forgotten about me. I should say one old friend in particular.
You're talking about a boyfriend? Cindy, I didn't know you were dating someone back in Boston.
We talked when I got the offer, and he said all the right things about what a wonderful opportunity it was and how there'd be weekends and vacations. Guess a long-distance relationship was harder than he thought.
Hey, you're gonna meet someone else. There's not a doubt in my mind.
Thanks, Kay. When you say it, I believe it.
House arrest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the charge?
Stealing my heart.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gabe. All this being alone stuff came up because, you know, tomorrow's my birthday.
Tomorrow is your birthday?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I completely forgot.
I wish I could. You know, when I was a little kid, I thought I'd have 3 kids by now.
Hey, listen. Don't get down on yourself, all right? You know, before I met Lorna, I thought I'd be alone for the rest of my life.
You know, I read somewhere that a 28-year-old woman has a better chance of being blown up by terrorists than meeting an eligible man.
Well, don't you believe it? Come on, the best is yet to come.
You think?
I'm positive. It's your birthday, huh?
Well, not till tomorrow.
Well, I feel like celebrating. Let's have a party right now. What do you say?
No, I'm not up for that.
Oh, come on. You know, there's a lot of eligible guys on the force. I could set you up.
I don't think I'm ready for that after Boston. It was very sweet, though. Thank you.
I don't know.
What would I do without you?
What do I have to do to get you back?
Oh, good night. Good night, honey. Hey, take it easy with Gregory. He'll come around.
Well, I hope so. And don't you lose faith in Carl. You won't be apart that much longer, I know.
I'll be happy when this chapter is over.
Boy, that makes 2 of us. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks for tonight. Bye.
Good night, love.
Good night.
Carl.
Hello, Bobby.
You got a minute?
Oh, yes, I think I can squeeze in a minute.
Let's start it, Carl. Whatever Grant's plan for Vicky is, it's happening.
Attaboy, Bobby, you figured out there's a plan. Now you just have to come up with a plan yourself. Stop Grant.